What is up, everyone? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael here today with another topic that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I was debating about whether or not I should record it or should I do this on live stream to get answer any questions. Is that should the Chicago Bears bring back Leonard Floyd? Yes, folks, I am open to a return of Leonard Floyd, possibly returning to the Chicago Bears. So, if you haven't been living under a rock, Leonard Floyd was a former Chicago Bear who was drafted by the Ryan Pace era and really didn't. We released him after we signed Robert Quinn after he didn't really have a good season back in 2019, but he has had a average type of career ever since he left Chicago, and I think most of that was because of Chuck Pagano. And if you go look at if you go look at what he has done on the Rams, he's been a average type of pass rusher. And I feel like more of that was because we had Chuck Pagano over the years, and that's mostly because of Leonard Floyd's downfall. That's why he hasn't been producing so much. So, if let's go look at Leonard Floyd's stats. Let's go look at his stats by when we drafted him. So, if let's go look at his stats. 2016 when he got drafted, he had 7 sacks. Then 2017 he had 4.5 sacks. 2018 he had 4.0 sacks. He had 3 sacks in 2019, and then 2020 when he had his breakout year with the Rams, he had a total of 10.5 sacks. Then he had 9.5 sacks in 2021 when the year that the Rams won the Super Bowl. And 2020 he had 9 sacks. So those are pretty average level numbers for Leonard Floyd. And I think that if Leonard Floyd, because I remember in 2018 when we had Vic Fangio, he produced better under Vic Fangio. And when he went over to the Rams with Von Miller and Aaron Donald, people want to say, oh, it's because he had Von Miller, Aaron Donald. I think that was mostly because of he changed schemes. Like wherever he went, there was a different sample size. The Rams knew how to use Leonard Floyd. So I think that Leonard Floyd being back with his former team that he was drafted by in a different type of scheme defense, I think it's going to be a pretty good fit for the Chicago Bears, even if it's on a 1-year deal, on a cheap deal. That's just my whole thing with it's called staying consistent, and Leonard Floyd has stayed consistent ever since that he left Chicago. I think it should be a 1-year deal, and if it doesn't work out, we should get a edge rusher. Yes, you should. He was good with y'all. Yeah, he was average with us, but the reason why we released him is because he had a horrible season in 2019, and it's just like I think that the reason why he had an outbreak season with the Rams was because they had a good defense over there. You know what I mean? Leonard Floyd, if it's on a 1-year deal, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. You know, I'm good signing Leonard Floyd to a cheap 1-year deal. Maybe he can work out, and if we don't, we get a rookie edge rusher in this year's draft. I mean, not this next year's draft, we get an edge rusher. But if you go look at the Bears' edge rushers, they're not that good. Okay, DeMarcus Walker, who had a outbreak season with the Tennessee Titans, I think he's going to be solid for the Bears, but the Bears need that one more uh, edge rusher to finally complete their front seven. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of free agents that can be out there. Yannick Ngakoue is out there. Janavion Clowney also out there. And there might be a potential trade for that the Chicago Bears can do. I think that if it does come down to it, they should make a trade for Chase Young. And I might do a video on that later, but I think that Chase Young in that Washington defense didn't fit him. I think they should have went quarterback that draft. You know what I mean? I think Chase Young, if he was drafted to a team that fit his scheme, that the defensive coordinator knew how to use him, I think Chase Young would have been a great pick. And when Chase Young is healthy, 2020 he won Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, he won Defensive Rookie Player of the Year. I don't know why I said defense, but you get the point. When Chase Young is healthy, he can be a decent person, a decent player. You know what I mean? But I'm open to a return of Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd was not really somebody I hated, but it was somebody that I thought that could have worked out with the Bears because him and Mac, even though I think that most of his regress came from the fact that we had Chuck Pagano. Hold on, I'm going to drop the link in soon if people want to talk about this shit. Hold on. Yeah, I dropped the link in. Sub, is Leonard Floyd a free agent? Yes, John. Leonard Floyd is a free agent still. Yeah, he's still a free agent after the Rams released him because they're rebuilding. I'm saying that the Rams are going to tank for Caleb. Stafford is not going to be there longer. I just think the Bears need just one more edge rusher, and they should be set for this year. They just need that one more edge rusher to complete their duo of pass rush. But anyways, I'm happy with my draft. Got Darnell right. Got fucking Darnell right. But I'm happy with my draft. I'm happy with my draft so far. I kind of understood why we didn't take Jalen Carter. It was too much of a risk. But if we trade for Chase Young, I wouldn't hate it. Because Chase Young, when he's healthy, he can be a good he provides good production on the field when he's healthy. I just didn't think Washington was a good fit for him. You know what I mean? What's up, Daniel? Bear Sports highlights. Hey, John. I saw your favorite team. The Lakers beat the Warriors. I don't. Was it last night? I don't know if it was last night or not. I think Leonard Floyd would provide a great impact on the Chicago Bears if we just get him on a 1 year deal. I think we should be fine. But there's still options out there for the Bears, and I'm surprised they didn't tackle it during the draft. I think that was because there wasn't enough edge rushers when it got to the Bears. Like it's what we do, you know. I guess two people watching. One of them's probably CEO. Apparently, he thinks that we're still gonna suck, even if we do get Leonard Floyd. It's just like no matter what we do, you're just still gonna say we're gonna suck. Who who cares? You still will suck. Remember, Damakim Robinson was a stud, supposed to. Domber, I don't really know who the fuck you're talking about. I mean, I know Demarcus Robinson is an edge rusher, but he was only a rotationer. He's best as a rotationer defensive player. Hey, Don Burr, can you explain your draft for me, please? Why the put down put I didn't. Hey, Don Burr, explain why your team reached for a line for a fucking running back that was a day two production production at best. Yeah, explain that to me, Don Burr. Explain why your team did such a horrible job. I thought you were taking Jalen Carter. What happened, bro? What happened, dude? You didn't take a wide receiver in Jackson Smith and Jigba. You didn't take like Don Burr. Explain your draft, bro. Hey, Don Burr, you want to come on the stream and tell me how much the Bears are gonna suck this year, and how you're gonna sweep us for generational years to come? Let me, Don Burr, come in the fucking stream, bro. I'll wait. I'm gonna. And Braxton Jones is, yeah, he is a stud. You know, he's underrated. He's our starting left tackle for next year. He's already proven it. Explain my four best players in the top 50s. It's called Elite Talent. You passed on Carter. What? But I thought you were getting Jalen Carter, dude. Dude, Domberg, that is some horrendous grammar, bruh. I mean, uh, my boy 49ers Ultimate Report, John Jay, is a NFL. He scouts these players, and I'm taking his word for it that we did a good job by taking Dexter and Pickett's. Yeah, he. So I'll take his word over your word any day, Don Burr. And you took a fucking random running back, which was a reach, and you took a linebacker over Jackson Smith and Jigba and who else? You got a you didn't even get the best tight end in the draft. What are we talking about? You passed on Cutter to get two bums. No, we got Darnell Wright in the end. So those two people that you say, apparently this scout is saying that they're good players, and I'll take his word over your word any day of the week, Domber, because you have a fucking brain tumor. We have St. Brown, dumbasses. Why would we get Jackson Smith Jigbo? He's a slot receiver. Jamison Williams is suspended for 6 games. Marvin Jones is below average. You guys, because you guys were in need of a receiver after that whole gambling shit. What are we? So what are we really talking about, Don Burr? What are we really talking about, Don Burr? He's gone for 6 games, Don Burr. Are you fucking deaf? Jamison Williams is suspended for 6 games, dude. You guys are who's your second wide receiver? Marvin Jones? He's below average. Oh shit. Wow, it's Domber. Yeah, John Jay, it's Domber doing his stupid shit, trolling the Bears and defending the Lions' stupidity draft. He's lucky one of my so idiot. That's why you get Gibbs, Josh. Who the fuck are these randoms? Domber, what the fuck, bro? That dude, you just gave me some random fucking names. Gibbs, Josh Randalls, Kai Raymond, St. Other than St. Brown, all your fucking receivers are garbage. Hey, Don Burr, you know, Michael and Don Burr, just like always. Don Burr is proof that CTE fucking exists. Dude, Don Burr, you're a fucking dummy, bro. Yeah, don't Don Burr, please hit your head on the way out, bro. Can't get the team's nuts out of your mouth. It's what we do. Detroit versus everybody. Yep, he always says that. The famous Detroit worse than everybody. Oh, I got 5 people in here just doing a random stream about Leonard Floyd. Hit that like button, folks. I didn't know that those were the Lions receivers, bruh. Except for Marvin Jones, but he's below average, bruh. Detroit versus. Hey, Donberg, you still here, bruh? Yeah, but no one wants to hear stupidity about the Detroit Lions, bruh. No one wants to hear it, bruh. I'll wait for a little bit if CEO wants to fucking come in and debate me how the fuck his team is going to do better than my team, bruh. I'm open to a Leonard Floyd return still. My point still stands. Domberg tapped the link. Nah, he won't, David. Nah, he won't, David. He'll stay in the comment section like he always does and say his dumb shit about the Lions and then pop out. I have a feeling that I know one of the people watching is David McNiner and 49ers Ultimate Report known as John or the three. I feel like he's still watching this. I feel like Donber is secretly watching this. What's up, John? With no H. That's so everyone saying hello to everybody. I feel like Don Burger is still watching this still. Nah, he's just secretly subscribed to my channel. Busier than shit. Busier than McDonald's Wi-Fi in Detroit. Yo, David McNew, if you're in Detroit, if you run into Don Murr, make sure you get a can of whoop ass and give him a fucking stone cold stunner for me. I remember one time CEO tried to time out Domber, and Domber came in with like 12 other different alternative accounts. But I'm very positive that Justin is gonna have a breakout year. Got DJ Moore and Darnell Mooney, bruh. That's all that matters, bruh. And we got Chase Claypool, bruh. How many games are the Bears winning this season? David, I will be doing a. I'll when the schedule comes out, I'll tell you how many games the Bears are winning. But do you want me to do an early prediction on it? Oh, you know what? Since we're doing that shit, how about we do an early prediction? Because the schedule comes out next week. Yeah. Oh no, I put 22 by accident. And we'll do what we'll do. We'll split the division games as always. We'll split the division games. Forget McDonald's. All right. So now that we're doing a early prediction, anything can change next week, folks. So what I say now will not reflect on this. So divisional games, we're gonna mark these as a win. Divisional games. It's only fair. So the Falcons. I think it's gonna be a close competitive game, but I think the Bears will win that. I don't think Desmond Riddler is the guy. I think we're facing the NFC South, which is absolutely horrible. The Panthers, yeah, I think we can win that, bruh. They're going through a rebuilding year as well with a. I think they're going for a rebuilding. They have yet to see what their I mean they have a rookie quarterback, so I think Panthers is a win. The Broncos, that's a little questionable because of Sean Payton. So to answer John Jay's question, are the Vikings winner that division, or are the Vikings still frauds? Yeah, I think the Vikings are still frauds, bro. They their defense downgraded, and I mean their offense might be good, but I don't think that they're not going to have the same luck as they did last year. The Broncos is 50-50 for me, but I feel like we can if Russ can if our defense can shut down Russ over Sean Payton's years, he never managed to have a good defense. So the Bears could absolutely shock the NFL and win that game. You know what I mean? The Raiders, Jimmy G. I think that's gonna be a close game. I think Jimmy G. I think he's a bridge quarterback, and I think the Raiders are absolutely dumb for not taking a rookie quarterback in Will Levis. I think that I think that Jimmy G, if it won't have a defense for him to carry, he does have a good offense, Devon, but he doesn't have a good defense. I feel like we can beat the Raiders. Cardinals, I see that as a win, depending if Kyler comes when Kyler plays. All right, so the away games, we say we lose. It's only fair. Chiefs, which is in Germany, it could go either way. Considering it's in Germany, it can go either way. But I feel like the Chiefs are the better team than us. The Chargers, I the Chargers, I'll say this until they fire Brand Staley, I have confidence in us beating the Chargers. I know RJ and CEO's dumbass be like, "Oh, you guys are losing to the Chargers, dude." Dude, until Brandon Staley gets fired, the Chargers will be forever garbage. Saints, I think we're winning that one. Derek Carr sucks. Derek Carr. I know John. I know John Jay says. I mean, the Saints. I don't think Derek Carr is a long term answer. Derek Carr sucks, bro. I think the Saints are gonna suck this year. I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints tank for Caleb Williams. All right. Next game, Buccaneers. Believe it or not, I think this is 50-50, but I think we will win this one. And I actually plan to go to that game against the Buccaneers. And hopefully it will not be the same experience as 2 years ago when Tom Brady shitted on us. But I think it's going to go by different because Baker Mayfield is this is his last chance, bro. But I think Baker Mayfield is a bust. Commanders, I think we will win that one. We don't know anything about Sam Howell. The Browns, I think we can win that as well. So that is right now, folks, anything can change next Wednesday, but let's go for the wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Broncos is 50-50. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So their ceiling is 12 wins. That's their ceiling. If you want to take out the Chargers game and say that we'll lose, we can win 10 games this year. So too early prediction is 10 wins, but anything can change next Wednesday depending how our schedule is. But anyways, I wanted to go live to talk about this topic. But anyways, that's it. That's all. I will be live next Wednesday for the schedule unless any shocking news happens. As always, subscribe, leave a like. As always, bear down.